Oh, there y'all go. I was looking for y'all. Where y'all go? You guys wanna come? I'll bring you guys with me. Alright, hold on. If you guys are gonna be in there, alright, I promise y'all gonna be safe. Alright, I'll be back with y'all when I get to the shop. Alright, don't go nowhere. Make sure you stay in there. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so while I'm driving, smash that like button. Go get your auntie. Go get your cousin. Tell them to come watch the video. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys in here. Make sure y'all don't move, alright? You guys gonna go right in there. Y'all gonna be safe in there, alright? Don't go nowhere now, alright? I'm trusting y'all. I ain't trying to get no ticket, boy. Do not go anywhere. Y'all good? Y'all good, right? Alright. So now we just got here. Today, just got here. We're about to set up for our next haircut. And I'll be back. I'm about to line myself up again right quick. You want to stay clean. You dig? We're going with a number 2 against the grain. So we're going with a number 2 against the grain because he's going back to waves. So you can't go wrong with a number 2 against the grain in every direction. So now we're setting in our ball line. So now you're gonna go up about an inch with your lever open. With your number 1 guard open, you're going to go a little over an inch. Since we went with a number 2 against the grain, you're going to go with your number 1 guard open just so your fade can fall into place. With your number 1 guard open, you're going to close it little by little and work your way down to soften that middle guideline between the lever open and the number 1 guard open. So now you're playing with the lever so you can soften that line up and come back with a 0 guard, close. With your 0 guard, you're going to come back right behind and soften that line up, that middle guideline a little more, and work your way through. So when you start closing it, it will completely knock that middle guideline off, and now you will only have to work with your ball line and fading that in, and your fade will be complete. With the corner of the blade, you can gently glide to clear out those dark spots you see. This is what I usually do to knock down that bald guideline. But if you're not used to fading like this, or you're a beginner, you want to skip this step, and I will show you guys on the other side how to knock that same bald guideline the easier way. So if you like fading like this better, what I usually do is I have a pair of clippers that are 0 gapped, and I start from the bald line and work my way up, open the lever as I work my way up. But if you're a beginner, you guys should stick to the other way of fading, which I learned when I was starting to cut hair, which makes it much easier, much understandable. In my opinion, this is the easiest way to knock that bald guideline if you're a beginner. You get your 0 gap clippers and you close them fully closed and you're opening little by little, and you work your way up, you're working on that same line the whole time. So you're hitting that line, you're going over it just a little bit. Fade is almost coming in together and you're working your way up. In a flick out motion, you want to start flicking out when you're getting to your lever open. That way you don't create another guideline. So now I'm coming in with my zero guard, just cleaning up behind, doing some detail work so my fade looks nice and clean. These are extra steps I'm taking to lay my client's hair down, and so I can get him back in the game spinning. So as I'm laying his hair down, I will throw a do-rag on, and that's to completely lay his hair down and prep his hairline, so his hairline is fully laid. My client usually likes his hairline to curve in from the corners, but as you can see, we're barely going to touch his left corner and work on that right corner a little more. Since his left corner is actually good and his right corner is actually bad because he has less hair on that side. When you're lining somebody up, make sure you brush the hair down every single time so the hair completely comes out and you can see what you gotta hit. Don't rush when you're lining somebody up. Take your time. So the reason why I left all this bulk on the sides and around the back of his head is so you don't get confused with extra steps. So you leave this for last and you come back and clean up and you can hit it with the shavers and it'll fall into place. But the thing is that when you're hitting it with the shavers, you don't want to go all the way up to the fade. You want to at least give yourself an inch to from where you started the fade. That way you could tap down. So now on that hard line you created with your shavers, you want to tap down so you can soften it, and then you want to tilt your shavers towards the client's head. So basically like it's laying flat on the client's head, and you want to glide it through so it completely blends right in and you don't create another guideline. Alright YouTube, this is a cut. If you liked it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and it's your boy Saucy and I'm out. You dig?